Okay, I close live just now. Okay, hi everybody. So if any of you have been following any of my previous updates, you know things have been on and off, and ta-da!
Hi.
Yeah. He's back.
I'm back.
I wanted to go live real quick and let everyone know that I am still wanting to do live readings. So I figured the best way I could come up with to make that work would just be to just go ahead and do them anyways, even with Michael in the room. So if everyone's okay with that, I'm okay with that. Hi, Effie. Hi, Asia. I know. I've been around. I'm sorry. It's wow. What? I'm doing good. I'm like kind of surprised. I had no idea everyone was gonna suddenly realize I was live. I've been alive the last few days and I've been nervous because I'm like, is anyone gonna show up? I don't know. But like, wow, here you all are. Yeah, it has been a really long time. I'm back. If you all are okay with my boyfriend being in the room while I do readings, maybe I'd be going live more often. So if that sounds like something everyone on the channel is comfortable with, then I could try being back on the channel a lot more often now. But yeah, I've. If you want to introduce yourself.
I'm Michael. Nice to meet everyone.
I'm glad you're okay with that, Effie. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, we've had a lot of stuff to work on. I know I tried doing videos earlier on in the relationship, and we ran into issues for mostly with you with comfortable with being on the camera and everything.
Yeah, camera shy.
Aww. Thanks. And I think I remember your username, Sleepy, but I'm not sure if you've introduced yourself with like by a name. But I feel like I remember you. I feel like I kind of remember everybody. Yeah, the algorithm has been really weird, so I also hope people see I'm back. I think the reason with that, I've noticed, I didn't know at first, but I learned through Instagram and through TikTok that their algorithms were specifically censoring like minorities, people of color, people in the LGBT community, etc. So, hi, TB Nth. Ethereal Rose. Okay, there we go. All right. Yeah. So then I guess I didn't recognize your username, but it sounded so familiar because you were saying hi. I definitely remember Ethereal Rose. And do you have an Instagram page where you like have like poems or something like that, or did we like debunk that and it was just a coincidence that someone else on Instagram had their name also Ethereal or Ethereal Rose or whatever their name on Instagram was? Yeah, the algorithm thing, it is really a shame. It's like actually really upsetting, like government power control, like trying to cram everyone into boxes and like stick to a binary. Do I like solar power? As in Solar Power by Lord?
The song. Or actual solar power.
Or like solar power itself. Because I do, yeah. Well, I'll say I'll wait on my answer. I'm guessing the song by Lord. And do I like her whole album, Solar Power? Yes.
I listen to it like all the time.
Yeah. And I throw a cellular device in the water. Can you reach me? No.
You can't.
Okay, hold on. Oh, Nathan. Okay, and Nathan, you're definitely on Instagram. I've seen some of your like story posts here and there, and your Instagram posts. Let's see. Never had Instagram before. Okay, so it was a coincidence. There's someone else who's also on Instagram with the name like Ethereal or Ethereal Rose or something. And whoever that person is, they post like poems or like inspirational quotes or something like that. They were unsubscribing people from channels too.
What?
That explains a lot then as well. I have noticed like a decline in subscribers or whatever, but it was not like a huge decline, so it didn't really bother me. But I did think it was like a little bit strange, but I was also like, yeah, I've been away for so long, like fair. But like that makes a lot of sense. Shut. Yeah, and then Effie has a tarot, not channel, tarot page on Instagram, which is really, really cool. So if you guys want to check that out. By the way, anyone who wants to link social medias or is it Eterna Quotes? Let me check. Let me check Instagram. Quotes. I think so. Let me click on it because I know this name and it says I'm following. And yeah, it's definitely. How did you know? Wow. I've missed everybody. And then my update for doing live readings. I could do them actually now if anyone wants to do them. They're donation based, so if anyone's able to do donations, I'd love to. If anyone wants to get a reading for free, I also would love to. Like, as long as I'm not too busy and there's not too many people getting readings all at once, I don't like feel the need to like require them to be donations based or whatever. But yeah, and there's like a few people in here, so it's like I'm completely comfortable just doing readings. If anyone wants to get readings but is not able to donate or something like that. It's your friend's account. Oh, wow, sorry, I just read that. Like, wow, we're truly all connected. I had no idea. Yeah, they're following me. I think that's how I found your friend's Instagram to begin with. I think I got a follow from Eterna Quotes. And I was like, is that Ethereal Rose? And I was like, I'll give a follow back. Who knows? Also, now I'm seeing that whoever Eterna Quotes is, which I guess is Nathan's friend, has a YouTube channel. So that's really, really cool. Wow. Oh, wait, it's linked to your YouTube channel.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Wow. That's really cool. But yeah, if anyone wants to do readings with me right now, I am more than happy to. I wasn't expecting to. I was actually expecting that it was going to be relatively quiet, like nobody notices I'm live, and I was going to let everyone know and ask like, yeah, just let me know if you guys are feeling today or tomorrow, like a time, and I'll be back live. And like my boyfriend might be in the room, and if everyone's okay with that, like that was what the point of this live stream was supposed to be. But you guys noticed I was live like right away. So now I'm like, well, if you guys want to do readings now, I'm also up for now. It's just funny that I was in my head when I was planning this. I was like, yeah, let me know later today or tomorrow. I didn't even consider right now. But yeah.
We have time.
Yeah, we have so much time. And I want, yeah, absolutely. Let me know your question. And like I even like didn't put like my PayPal in the description because I deleted the description because I was like, yeah, this is just like letting everyone know. But donation links think that's like my only one right now. I have Cashapp. I don't remember it though. I have to check for my donation links. So yeah, if anyone wants to get readings from me right now, just drop your question down below or topic. If you want a reading on like, if you don't have like a question, but you'd like a reading on like love or like some general topic or whatever your situation, go ahead and put it in the live chat, and I will give that a look. I'll take a look at that in a second. And anyone who would like to donate, then I'll order the readings by donations first. And then, yeah, maybe it's on this one. There we go. Okay, there's my Cash App. And then I think I have to fix my Venmo. So if anyone's tried Venmoing in the recent past, you might notice that my Venmo is not working. Thank you, Asia, for putting the Cash App notifications on. Decided to check in on you after all this time. Wow. Just all of a sudden, like this, like just the timing, just of all days. Wow. I clicked so fast. I was watching something else. Oh, I feel so special and blessed. It's really nice. Okay, so first question I've got. Thank you so much, Asia. This really helps a lot. You all know that I wish I was on the channel way more. For the channel, of course, for you guys, for myself, doing readings, and then like also just that like financially, like the support has really helped me a lot along the way on my journey. And I've definitely noticed a change in difficulty financially from back when I was doing videos all the time versus the last 2 years when I've not had the time or the space, because many of you might know that the situation that it is that we've been sharing a room together every single day for the last 2 years with no other room in the house to really be able to go. What's special about right now is that pretty much my mom is out of town, and that opens up some more spaces in the house. So it's been nice. But yeah. Okay, I'm about to go do Nathan's reading. I might put on some meditation music. I want to put on my... Actually, I'm going to put this on. If the music that I play is distracting to anyone or anything like that, or too loud, don't be afraid to let me know. I won't take offense to it if you're really just being honest and just trying to help. I know you all try and create also a good space for me on my channel, make me feel like welcome to do whatever I want to do on my channel. But yeah, sometimes my music actually is too loud to the point where like I can't be heard, because I tried going live the other day and the music, like I was like talking and no one could hear anything because the music was like blasting. I just had to like fix the setting or whatever. But yeah. So yeah, anyone just let me know, and yeah, I'll be happy to adjust. But I am about to go get some of my decks and do the very first reading. And then Asia, please leave a question below or whatever details, and I would absolutely love to do your reading as well. And you can hang out if you want to hang out here too. But if you want to like, yeah, do the whole soup thing, like you can do that. I would have a request, which is that if I knew we were doing readings right away, I actually would have been happy to make myself tea. But now I'm here, if you would be willing to make tea.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna make some tea for Son, some food. I'll probably see you guys soon.
Okay, I'll see you soon. Thanks. Do the free ones first, though. Okay, I'll do Nathan's first, and then I'll do yours next, Asia. Okay, that sounds good.
Every day we play 二人で Every day we play 固めて I'm gonna wait
Yes, I am a Pisces, and Michael is a Libra. So yeah, Pisces and Libra. What a power couple team, right? Except we've had so many problems. But we do, when things are good, we do make a good team, I think. Our fave Pisces boy. Both have the space. Space is so important. Libra getting it. Yeah, that's right. I don't know, I had a feeling you're a Libra. I'm sure you've told me, actually, but I wasn't 100% sure. And then I think my other friend, Asia, is a Scorpio. In fact, I'm near certain she's a Scorpio. She's like, well, yeah, she shares her birthday stuff online. So, like, yeah, she's, like, born, like, on 11/11, which is super, super cool. I just need to organize these cards. I'm also going to, for the first time, open up a new... I mean, this isn't a brand new deck, but since I've been doing readings, I have not used this one. I've been using the same cards that have been laying around, incomplete decks, etc. Like, even though I don't have all the cards back in the deck, I would just keep reusing a deck with missing cards. So now I'm starting to put everything back together, which is really, really cool. But yeah, I love that. I'm a stubborn Taurus. I'm a weird Aquarius. I'm a powerful Pisces. I don't know. It's so funny. I love everybody. Capricorn! Yes! My younger sibling is a Capricorn. Capricorn Sun, Aquarius Moon, Pisces Rising. So me and my younger sibling get along very, very well. Whoa! 1001. October 1st. Wow! Yeah, Michael's birthday's coming up. It's on October 14th, which I only just realized. I was thinking about it in my head earlier today, and I only just realized that his birthday is on the exact second week mark of October. Like week, the 14th is the 14th day. That's like exactly 2 weeks of October. What are moon sign and rising? Sagittarius moon, Gemini rising. So Aquarius sun, Sagittarius moon, Gemini rising. So I'm a Pisces sun. How am I blanking right now? I'm a Pisces sun, Aries moon, Cancer rising. And for Michael's sign, we don't know his birth time. We found his birth certificate, but for some reason it didn't list his birth time. So, sketchy hospital, ? In fact, not even question mark, just definitely. Very, very challenging backstory and childhood and everything. But according to his parents, he was born around like sometime in the morning. So going off of that, he is a Libra sun, Leo moon, Scorpio rising. Yeah. And if you guys want to know anything else, like Mercury sign, Venus sign, Juno, like anything, go ahead and ask. And I love answering because I love astrology. Taurus sun, Libra moon, Taurus rising. Wow. And a lot of Chiron in your chart. Libra Sun, Leo Moon, Sagittarius rising. That's the second rising sign that he like. Michael always says like this, like according to what my parents say about my birth time. Apparently, I'm Scorpio, but I think I'm a Sagittarius rising. So if that's the case, you guys would both be a Libra Sun, Leo Moon, Sagittarius rising. So like that's really cool. Leo Venus. Wow. My Venus is in Pisces. My Mercury is in Pisces. My midheaven is in Pisces. So, got a lot of Pisces power. So, I'm going to start with this deck. So, Nathan, I think, was asking about W. Will W confess his feelings to me? It's been confusing lately. We've got the Queen of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords. Oh, I see. And the Two of Swords. Well, I'm definitely getting this uncertainty there. I'm sure you know what the Two of Swords is about, like feeling like kind of stuck between two decisions, needing to make a decision. Sometimes it's mentioned that there's like two paths, or there's like a blindfold with two swords and someone doesn't know what choice to make, whether or not to communicate or to make that decision. And I'm going with communicate because we then have the Seven of Swords, which is the card about like kind of like withholding information, one-sided communication, secrecy, things like that. Your Mercury's in Libra, and then Michael's Mercury is in Scorpio. What are we doing? Oh, let's get to it. Oh, sorry. I thought I read let's do it. I was like, yeah, what are we doing? But gotcha. And so basically how I'm reading this, Queen of Pentacles, there is love there. Seven of Swords, that is not being like revealed. Like they're hiding that from you. He's hiding this information that he does feel this nurturance, this divine love, and mutual kind of a love. Which something I've learned on my journey is when someone feels mutual, when their love is mutual, but their actions, ability to communicate, ability to give you that same kind of energy is not mutual, I just don't call it mutual at that point anymore. Without discounting that I do know that the love is real, which is kind of a tricky balance of things. But yeah, I'm getting like the love is real. It's not being shared. It's being hidden from you. And this person is not seeming to act on it. That's what I have so far. Then we have the Six of Cups. Even though the feelings are there, like the emotional feelings as well. It's not just like an unconditional love vibe of like, yeah, I wish well for everyone. I love everyone. It's like a Six of Cups. Like emotionally, there's an attachment and a connection between the two of you, like a special connection where you both have shared certain feelings together, is what I get. There's a lot of things that he's hiding. It's not shady stuff, but just a lot of things from his past. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I know when people have like walls up and stuff and they're hiding stuff, that it's like not necessarily like a shady thing, but just it can be frustrating because it's like, just open up. Life is too short to not let someone know you love them. That is what I've been saying. I tried, so with the whole like twin flame journey thing, I really tried to express that to that person who I feel that kind of a connection with. And he just was never gonna like do anything about that. Ah, hi Margaret. Thank you. Are you with your tea or
I'm eating soup.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it shouldn't take too long.
Okay, sounds good. Cool. Aww. Please, Asia, don't make me cry. It is really heartbreaking. Like, with that in mind, like, when you know life is too short to not let someone know, that's where most of us here, we set out what we set out to do, which we do tell the people that we love them and that special person, right? In fact, that's how me and Michael even got back together recently. We got back together basically yesterday, once again, due to my energy of willing to put in more effort than I even should have had to in the first place. But now it feels like it's worth it because we're back and I love him. And that's how I feel about the journey. Which doesn't mean that like I couldn't have just like accepted like, hey, I'm putting in way more effort, so I should just move on. Like, I did know that, but I just have a very forgiving personality, and that makes it difficult for me to just completely give up on someone. Almost ever. I will like push to the end of time until eventually I just have to do what's best for myself or whatever. Even though I'm always trying to do what's best for myself. But yeah. Made back up in December. Oh. I was like, for a second, I was like, yeah, I'm so happy for you. And wow, I'm really sorry to hear that. That is very heartbreaking. Condolences. I am really glad that at least you guys were able to make back up. Hi, Eternally Born. Wow. Maybe my number one wish is that when this journey is all over, that we're all gonna be okay and that we literally get to reunite. And not like in a cheesy, like symbolic way, but in a literal, we're all totally actually okay way. You know? I am very scared about things, and I know it's okay to have fear. And stuff while also trying to have trust. But yeah, I'm really hopeful about the future on this journey and whatever is after this journey on Earth. To put it more lightly, but wow. So yeah, God works in mysterious ways. Way too short to hold grudges. I've been letting go of a lot of things. Wow. Wow. So that is your reading, Nathan. I'm going to pull a few more cards about maybe like so obviously it sounds like the feelings are real, of course, but that it doesn't sound like they're going to take action or tell you. But let's just get a few more clarifiers on that question. Will they confess their feelings? And I'm going to scroll back up just to reread your question just to be sure. Where'd the question go? There it is. Will W confess his feelings to me? We get the 10 of Wands. And the 4 of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting is don't count on it. Which sounds very, like, I don't know. Usually, I don't know. That's what I get personally. But yeah, obviously readings are not the end all be all. But I'm basically getting like it is too much of a burden for you with all the knowledge you have. It's just so burdensome and heavy to keep holding on and keep trying to like figure out when you know like they keep needing more time and more time and more time to reflect and think on it. So I'm getting like it's not something that's set in stone. It's not that they're never going to ever, but it seems like the energy is so stagnant where when people are at a certain place in their lives where they've lived their whole life a certain way, like when we feel like someone's just maybe gonna make a breakthrough because we've always done transformations and we've always made breakthroughs. It's like I've always, when I had walls up, would break through it. Sometimes it takes me a whole 2 minutes, but I do it. Other people can really take years or lifetimes. So it's like the message is like that. And I feel like you've been learning that as you've been coming across connections with people, that a lot of people out there keep their walls up for a very long time, no matter what the universe throws their way to try and get them to open up. So it's something like that where, like, since this person does have certain walls up and is like not opening up about certain things, that it's possible that it's going to take a very, very long time for them to do so, but that they are on their journey. So let's just get some messages about this person and where they're at in life. So that's kind of like the answer that came through with the reading. I hope that made sense and that it sort of like rings true, so to speak. But let's just kind of get like, where are they at in life? We do have the King of Cups. Funny enough, though, like they are like on an emotional, intuitive level, like subconsciously, they are very much expressing their heart. So I'm getting like to not worry so much about like the actual like communication between like him telling you his feelings, but that this connection is very special. Like he does seem to have an open heart. So even though there are walls up in general, these walls are more energetic and with words. It's like energetic word walls up about saying certain words, but the connection itself is very much there. So if you are able to let go of the pressure of needing to know through specific words from him, and that you can be okay with that and feel like you have a weight off your chest and continue like a strong connection with him, that I think like emotionally he very much is fond of you and has a lot of love there. And it seems like he's at a place in his life currently where he does really want companionship regardless of whatever walls he may have up. So I don't think this is like some like doomed, like don't even give this a chance, blah 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 thing. I think it's more of just like this could be something that takes a long time. So like you have totally a right to keep your heart and options open to the universe for if there's anyone who comes across your path that you feel a strong connection with, that is as open as you are in a romantic sense, in a relationship sense. But in terms of like connection with W, it seems pretty wide open in the sense of like, yeah, like this is like a good connection at this moment in time. And just for a little bit of advice for you, the listener, Nathan, we get the Wheel of Fortune, which is, yeah, that while he is here currently, being open to it and seeing him as a blessing is good, and to also be open to any blessings that come your way, because you do deserve the best now in the present moment. You do deserve someone who can be honest about their feelings towards you and things like that. But you don't have to necessarily give up on anyone who you have met already as well. So that's what I've got. And then on the back of the deck is the Eight of Swords, which is, again, it's saying you do have the ability to free yourself from this challenging situation going on, but that it makes sense that you might feel trapped or think you are trapped in this situation, that you have to figure things out with him before you can move forward. You might be able to do both. You might be able to be open to moving forward and whoever may come into your journey, while also keeping an open heart and the space open for W. So that's what I have for you, Nathan. Hi, Raina. You absolutely can. Gemini Moon and Aquarius. Oh, Gemini Moon and Rising. The next person on my mental list for readings is Asia. So I would absolutely love to do a reading for Asia next. And then Reina, you are the next person who also has asked. Welcome back. So Asia, go ahead and let me know your question. I'm going to have some tea, and I'll catch up on your thoughts, Nathan, in a moment. Welcome back. Thank you very much.
Some dumpling soup.
Nice warming tea. We've officially reached fall season. Let me see. Take the very, very last reading spot. No rush at all. Thank you, Margaret. And I'd absolutely love to give you a reading, of course. Asking about your soulmate guy again. D. I'll focus on myself more for now, I guess. Put too much energy to making this one happen. If he comes, I'll be open, but I won't neglect myself no more. Aww. Yay. Aww. Of course. My pleasure. You simply just now. You just signed up just now. So that's how. So you'll be next on the readings. And if anyone is open to moderating, hi Tammy F. Now this is a Tammy I am open to.
Yes. Good.
Because my mom's name is Tammy, and my mom is not a cool person, to say the least. Maria! Hi! If you are open to being my moderator, I would be very honored. You don't have to do anything, but I'm just gonna make you a moderator anyways, because you've always been there. And all of you are yes, don't Effie, Nathan, Margaret, everybody. Aw, thank you, guest 1010. So, real quick, the list is Nathan, Asia, Reina, and I'm so sorry if I take too long to get to anyone. If I am taking too long and anyone has to head out, let me know so we can update the reading. And then, oh, thanks. Some of my cards are falling. Eternally Born. And then if anyone wants to make a donation, you would essentially be next on the list. I'll prioritize just so then people who donate can definitely get their reading before having to head out. And I will try to get to everybody. You don't have to donate to get a reading at this time or anything like that, but it is very much appreciated. Yes, absolutely, Tammy. I think this is everyone so far. And then Margaret, who I believe will stick around because I know you really well. Mm-hmm. Denise, peace and blessings. Well, yeah, I'm surprised. Thank you all for caring and for showing up here. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I just did Nathan's reading. So oh, you're welcome. I'm so flattered. So I'm just organizing my cards and I can do Reina. So Reina, what would you like a reading on? And not sure if so, I sent a donation. I am still live. I hope. Can everyone still see me and everything?
You can check on my phone.
Wow. Okay. And Denise says that I'm still live.
Oh, okay.
just one card go. And I will get way more organized with my decks pretty soon. I think for now, I'm just gonna... This is way easier. In fact, I only need to grab these cards from this pile. Perfect. Then I will organize the rest of these cards later. So yeah, Raina, if you're still here, let me know what you would like a reading on. Figuring out oh, it's just you. Nope, don't worry, I'm still here. I am down to be here for a long time. Now that I'm here, everything's going, and so long as you're comfortable. Okay.
Feeling good.
Okay, cool. And thank you for your donation, Effie. I really appreciate it. And I want to mention this again. So Effie has an Instagram page, and if anyone wants to connect your own social media here, definitely feel free. Like, I've been on the receiving end where I'm like, I want to talk to people about how I have my like channel and stuff. Like, I was on Rainbow Harmony's live stream one time, and I was like, oh, but I don't want to look like I'm just trying to like take away Rainbow's like viewers or like this or that. But like, she was totally chill and was like, no, absolutely. Like, she just appreciated that I was trying to help the people who are all like trying to get questions answered for readings. And she was really, really sweet and open about it. But yeah, I've been on like the receiving end of that. So just like throwing it out there to anyone ever, so long as you like do care about me and support me and all that and who I am, you can absolutely link your own social media. I love it when more loved ones can connect. So yeah, Raina, Effie, Eternally Born, Tammy F, Denise, and Asia. Ah. And then, yeah, I wasn't expecting to go live and do readings in this moment. I was going to tell everyone, hey, I'm going to be going live soon. Let me know what time works best for you. But everyone showed up right away. So please be patient with me because I will be drinking tea and eating food. But yeah. Thank you, Tammy F. Let you know. Okay, 1 second. I'll check. Maria better get a reading. Let me check my Gmail. Usually I get updates on there. Wow. Yes. Aww. You guys are so sweet. Maybe if I just go PayPal, because my emails are so needing to be organized. Oops. No, I did not forget my password. I misclicked. Okay. Perfect. So yes, I've gotten Tammy's and Effie's donations, and I haven't checked Cashapp. But if anyone, Asia, if you sent through Cashapp, I probably got it. There's a very, very high chance I got it. And I think in the past, that's where like I've gotten donations from you. So Raina might not be here in the moment or is thinking on a question. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to go ahead and start going with the donations. So let's go ahead and do Effie's reading, which I think it was an energy reading. Yeah, what energy is manifesting in October? Would you be willing to turn the light on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use
Okay. Sounds good to me. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, what energy is manifesting in October? So, I'm so glad to be back. Thank you all for watching, and I really appreciate the likes. I had no idea, but so I watched this channel that this gamer who plays video games, TFT, and he always thanks everyone for liking and subscribing and telling them to go ahead and like. And he always says, like, you have no idea how much these likes really help with the algorithm, like, seriously. And I had no idea. So apparently it's really, really good. So I do appreciate the likes. Oops. So the first card came out. It literally flipped out, and it's the King of Earth, King of Pentacles. I believe you're a Taurus, so that's pretty interesting. And Tammy's reading would be similar about what energy's manifesting from now to the end of the year. Okay, cool. 1 like reaches 6 more people. What? I think it's funny that I don't know a lot of things regarding social media. And then we've got the 7 of Wands. It's the energy manifesting for you in October. Okay, so far I'm getting that a lot of abundance is manifesting for you in October, but through perseverance and challenges. So I'll read to you the key words first. Abundance, proficiency, accomplishment. That's the King of Pentacles. And the 7 of Wands says perseverance, stamina, and survival. So a lot of abundance that you need for your own survival, for your own fulfillment, for your needs being met. There we go. That's what I was trying to think of for the words needs being met. So for your own needs being met is a lot of what's manifesting for you in October. So maybe you're a little bit nervous if you're going to be able to sustain yourself more. And I'm getting that is resonating, that is what will manifest for you. And I had something else to say. But I don't remember. I'm getting really distracted because there's loud laughter. It's okay. Hi, Passion Rider 19. I swear you've told me your name. But obviously I remember you. Aww. I hope you're doing well too. I'm glad it's resonating. Thank you, Effie. Let me pull another card. The 7 of Pentacles. Wow, that really goes with this. I know that something I was thinking was that you still have challenges is the thing, to go through. You'll have to persevere through certain obstacles and challenges along the way, of course. And I'm getting what's manifesting is that you will be able to, but physically in this moment in time and throughout October, there's going to be so many moments throughout that where you just feel trapped, where you just feel like, I don't see how I'm persevering through this. I feel like I'm not doing something right or something, because the words say procrastination, delay, distraction. You feel like you've been not putting in the right energy or the right effort. There's this challenge, this spiritual challenge of feeling like you're not doing enough. But that is the earth's pressure onto you, the world's pressure telling you that you need to do more, more, more. But something as a good reminder for us all, just look at the state the world is in and keep in mind that came from people saying to do more, 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 more. And start realizing where that voice is really coming from. It's coming from societies, coming from the world's views, trying to push you into a box to have to put work first instead of yourself first. So trust that just taking care of yourself, doing your thing, literally at any moment and always, is always enough. None of us should really ever have to do anything to feel provided for and to feel cared for. And think about that. Literally, how did we get here? Like, biologically, it's through, like, parents. So when I think about being a parent, like, whether it's taking care of an animal, like a dog or a cat, or another human, just a different animal, basically, I think that it becomes my responsibility to take care of such animal, and that I don't expect the animal to have to do anything other than whatever it wants to do. Like, when I had a dog, I'm not like, so lucky, are you going to pay the bills? You know? I just care and provide the best I can, even if I can't, or whatever. And it is stressful, but that was like what I set out to do when I claimed to be some sort of a parent. Now, with all that in mind, and the fact that we're all here struggling, this, it should all connect. That it's not your fault. It's not any of our fault, because none of us were supposed to have to do it ourselves, because the people who brought us here, who are supposed to show that they love us and support us, maybe should have thought about that it means for life, not just till you're 18 or till you're 12 or whatever the time may be, So I'm getting those kinds of reminders will help you through this energy in October. And I'm just going to see if there's anything else about what you're manifesting this October as I also read through these comments. Yeah. Thank you guys for the likes. Like, for me, come on, that likes. Wow. Hi, Chiwe. Right? So much is happening. Chiwe, feel free to, if you would like to get a reading, like, I'd love to do a reading. Just woke up. What's happening? Doing live readings. Also, everyone, Chiwe also has an Instagram page for readings and a YouTube channel. So Chiwe, if you want to provide a link for your channel, like if anyone wants to check that channel out, definitely feel free. So anything else Effie is manifesting in October? We've got the Emperor, which is Leo. And to me, the Emperor is like forward movement. So despite how it appears in the physical world, spiritually and energetically, you are very much moving forward on your journey. So that is happening. And there's some interesting keywords here that I'm going to read in a second. I just want to drink my tea before it gets cold. It sounds like a good reading to me, Chiwe. Thank you. It's a very pretty deck. If any of you want to know the name, it's called the Cosmos Tarot. Okay, I was trying not to look at the back of the deck, but I see it. But it's the Cosmos Tarot / Oracle. Thank you for this tea.
It's really good.
Almost. What? Like, did you want some?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, you can finish the tea. Hi, Krishna. Yeah, no problem. If anyone ever wants to know what deck is being used, just let me know. Okay. So the final words on here says reputation, showmanship, chivalry, and loyalty. So I immediately got from reading the first word that you will be building up more of a reputation throughout the month of October. I know all of you who've been working on your social media would like to grow, because growth means more support, and we all deserve more support. So yeah, Effie, I feel like your social media, your outlet, your reputation will be growing throughout the month of October, and just overall. I'm also kind of hearing through the rest of the year as well, because Tammy is next on the list, I believe, and that's essentially what her reading is going to be about, wondering about the rest of the year for the energies and what's being manifested. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Effie. And now that magically a lot is going on and there's a lot of people here, I might be doing quick quicker readings so that the energy can maybe be more balanced and reach everybody in time. But yeah. So yeah, Tammy's reading. Let me just scroll back up. What energies manifesting from now till the end of the year? And I will use this deck, and I might pull one other card in a different deck. Whoa. So we get Satellite, and it says support. We were just talking about this. That's so cool. It says support, attraction, and companionship. And then we get Mercury. And right now we're going through Mercury retrograde. And I don't know why, but Satellite I felt like was saying Libra. So Mercury and Libra, Mercury retrograde. Business, salesmanship, and fabrication. Wow. And I definitely get with this card that it means like as in like weaving fabrication, because fabrication could also mean like a lie. But with this card, I feel like it means more like you're building. So throughout the rest of the year, you are building more support, whether it be through your business or just in your life. And then let me scroll back down. Wow. And then if anyone is ever missing from the list, just let us know and we will be happy to update the list. And okay, cool, you've got Maria on there. Wow, thank you, Asia. Let me also, since you're doing the organization there, I'll add you as a mod. And I personally, like, if anyone like wants to be a moderator, even just so you have the blue like title, just let me know, because I personally don't care. Like it's not like you have to earn moderator. It's like, no, you can just be a moderator if you want to be one. So yeah. Welcome back, Ethereal Rose. Yeah, I had to remember. I'm just doing readings. Did you want to get a reading, Ethereal Rose? Ooh, I would like a blue name. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Pisces. So this is the next card. Pisces. Subconscious, indecision, critique, and sensitivity. So you're getting like really powerful cards from this entire deck. Some channels have people audition to become a moderator. Why? Sorry, this is funny. So this is the moon. So we've gotten a major arcana. We've gotten 2 oracle cards. This is a tarot card, the moon. What's your cutoff number for the list? Whew, it's a good question. I didn't think about that. I don't know. Yeah, what's it all mean? That's a good question. To be honest, I am trying to piece together what does it all mean. So for one thing I'm getting is like literally answers. High loner artists, absolutely. I think I can't create a cutoff because like I know everybody. Hi Trey Stars. See, like another name I recognize. I believe it's I think it's Mr. Scorpio, right? Or Mr. Scorpion. So basically a dear friend, one of my very, 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 very first subscribers / people who got a reading from me. Possibly my very first reading that I did for someone that I, like a new person who I hadn't met. But yeah. Base the cutoff on your energy. Yeah, I think if I start getting like super, super like, whoa, like if I'm like, like, like passing out or whatever, then like around there is my cutoff. But until then, I'm just feeling really good right now and flustered. But yeah, I'm getting answers. And sorry, Tammy, let me get back on topic with the reading. I am getting that. Yeah, your old account. Yeah, so everybody meet Trey, a very, very sweet, kind soul, who also has a channel. So if you ever want to check out his channel as well, there's that. Thank you, Denise. It's reminding me of like when like drinking pals go to like a bar and someone has to like tap out for their friend when they're like, you've had one too many. It's like how I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm getting, Tammy, like throughout the rest of the year, you're manifesting like some answers is part of what this is. With the moon is like literally your subconscious guiding you. Mercury, the planet of communication, to me is more like clarity. And I'm going to get through your reading before I read any more live chats so that I can really get you your messages. And that like you've been trying to call in answers to your prayers is kind of what I'm hearing. And you've been trying to really get in touch with your own intuition. So I feel like throughout the rest of the year, that's what's manifesting for you. Like literally, Mercury is helping tie together the communication into your subconscious, if that makes sense. Cool. I'm glad that's making sense. And yeah, again, I'll read everyone's I'll read the chat once I get through this reading. We get 15. Comet, a sign of fate, harbinger of change. So I feel like this is very common here on Earth, which is that we really want to get going on our journey, but we feel like something's stopping us, that the universe is saying not yet. So you might feel like this person in the card, if you can see. I know it's blurry, but this person is basically trying to walk, and there's like this sort of spirit guide holding her back, preventing her from walking. Yeah. So I'm getting like there is major change happening. You don't have to go anywhere for this change to happen, that it's coming towards you. So you're attracting what it is that you're looking for in life. But you don't have to go out there. You need to just keep going within and keep working through that. Wow. Try to make contact with him too. Wow. And man, I want to reply to everyone. Hold on. 8 of Cups. Hiding from judgment. Insecurity. 8 of Cups. Whew. Trying to manage all the energy. So I will admit I'm being a little overwhelmed, but it's a good thing. I'm just like, oh no, like I want to get everyone's messages and I want to be able to reply to everybody. So I think I'm just going to start going off the imagery of these cards and just really channel for you, Tammy. That, yeah, you've been really looking out there. You feel like you really need to go out there, but yet stuff keeps holding you back, which is painful because then it lets the sadness kick in. And I do get like this is a time for you to let that sadness sort of out, to feel what you've been feeling, to let your emotions pour freely. Maybe that you've been hiding from your feelings, hiding from your insecurities, like trying to stay strong. And some of that, some of strength is like being honest with your feelings and feeling your emotions openly. Having that space and freedom to just really feel what you're feeling, vulnerable. So needing to feel vulnerable, I feel like is going to be what's going on throughout the rest of the year, or like something that will happen for you sometime that manifests sometime by the end of this year. Nothing is yet set in stone. So also try to keep in mind that whatever is happening for you this year, it's not like only one possible thing. Like it's constantly evolving with you. The more you realize what it is you want out of your journey, the more you will create what it is that you want out of your journey. So it's not set in stone. It's not like it has nothing to do with you. Like, what is my destiny? What is my purpose? It's like you will be creating that right now and as you go forward and as you continue to decide and to learn who you are, what you want, the more that is what is going to be manifesting for you. So I feel like you're manifesting like self-discovery throughout the rest of the year. And so that's what I've got for you, Tammy. I hope that was a good reading. And I'm going to catch up on everyone's messages. I'm really getting a lot of Pisces energy too, because here's a Pisces full moon, and this is the mutable moon, which is also Pisces energy. Okay, so I need to catch up on everyone's chat. The unicorn. I have that unicorn oracle deck as well. It is a very sweet deck. I love unicorns. Wow. Aw. No, that's okay, Margaret. Take care of yourself first and foremost. So if you need any like return of energy, let me know. I don't think I'm too busy. Like, we don't have like a specific plan. We've just been hanging out, living life, and I've put off doing live readings for a very, very long time. So I think you don't mind me like really getting to enjoy and be here. Cool.
I'm really happy for you. Love all the support.
This is very sweet. 8 of Cups hit you there. Wow. Yeah, I felt that. When the card showed up, I was like, ooh, this is about to get real. Like, oh, and I'm back. Okay. That's just Mercury retrograde pranking everybody. Glad I'm back. Yes, if my screen ever freezes, it never freezes on my end, so let me know, because I won't know and I'll just keep talking and stuff. So thank you guys for letting me know that. Aww. Of course. Oh. Hi, Lydia. So yeah, I do actually, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and, so if you see the list, it's quite a long list. I will try to be as timely as I can. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Margaret's reading next, which is on her soulmate, There's Cats' reading, which is on her soul connection with D, I believe. We'll go ahead and do that one since I see that at the front of the list. I'll just trust the list. I'll trust whatever's put on the list. Absolutely, playlist. Ah! So, Margaret, we've got the moon. We've got a few cards that literally just like, I don't know how I grabbed it like that, but I did.
That's cool.
Yeah. And just gonna take a look at the list, and then Lydia is also on the list as well. And so we got the 6 of Earth, Margaret. And we have Nebula Theory. Is there a way for me to hide the chat so I don't get distracted? Pop out chat. Ooh, this is good. I can do like this so I don't so I can get through a full reading without getting distracted. So I won't be able to read everyone's chats while I do a reading, but I'll be able to do the reading while I do the reading. So there's that. So we've got the moon again popping up here, and I am sorry for the blurriness on the camera. We've got the Six of Pentacles, Six of Earth. It was a very Neptunian card with the water and these like sea monkeys. Nebula with the Judgment card, Capricorn. And then we've got the Hermit, which could be like, there's a lot of earth energy coming through. Literally, we got all the earth signs, basically. I can read this minor arcana earth as like Taurus. I can read this as Virgo, and this as Capricorn. So huge earth energy is going on right now. So maybe things are very much shifting in the physical world with you and D. I almost said the full name, but so these cycles are happening that are maybe moving, like shifting the mountains is what I'm hearing, to like maybe bring things together, or for you to move forward and find like some connection that you've been looking for on your journey. But if this is about D, since that's what the reading is, I'm basically reading it that literally time is slowly shifting you towards one another physically in the physical world. So if you've managed to find each other again, or he like found you and reached out, that's what I'm getting here. But regardless, I just see this as like, I feel like he's on the move and you're just kind of taking your time. Just because I see like a masculine and feminine energy both hanging out on like a spirit guide for the ride. So I kind of see that as him just kind of like really trying to force the direction of where things need to go. But you're very free and just letting things be. So with that kind of energy, it could either create like some sort of like stitching effect that like does this, or it could be like a ripping effect instead. I'm not 100% sure on it, but I am getting like basically trust the process, and that it's pretty much open at this time, like where everything's may go. So if it hasn't become more like earthly rooted yet, like crossing paths, then it might be just this saying that like you were like on a continent and the continent got like split and then like moving towards different places type of a thing. But yeah, let me see. A new romantic cycle begins. So I'm getting like maybe it's just that like you're feeling ready for a fresh start, and that you've already like worked through your own feelings about this connection, and that you're just feeling like ready for that sort of reset button where you're open to like, you waited for him essentially because you were where you're at in your journey. You were at a place where you could wait, but now things are moving forward and you're like, well, if he and I cross paths, cool, but also my ship is about to take off, or my plane is about to take off, like it's like you have some plan going on, or like you're boarding this plane or this bus and you're not able to really wait any further, but you're not forcing things to move fast on your journey. They just sort of are moving forward, perhaps quickly right now at this time. Whereas for him, it's like he's very much fighting and resisting energy right now in life, trying to make life go his specific way. And maybe that sort of resistance sort of helped create this sort of divide where maybe it's a sort of connection where you're supposed to learn something really important about love and this connection, but just maybe simply that the energy might be like different than yours, and that you pretty much just want to keep manifesting for yourself. So I hope that was a good reading. That's what I've got. So let me read you guys' chat. Aww. Wow, Asia, I appreciate that. And if anyone wants to share where you're all at in the world, let me know, because I hope that I can travel the world someday. So if I'm ever in anyone's area, it would be really cool to be able to like connect. No, social media hasn't reached out. Still a large mystery case. Yeah. I don't know if I read these words to you, but the moon card says secrets, mystery, cycles. Might have found him on Goodreads, but I don't know. I think you found me on Goodreads. I got an email notification. If you're wondering if I'm ever on Goodreads, I'm not. I tried creating one to try and get myself into reading books, but yeah, it didn't really happen. Is it hard to read tarot cards? For me, the cards without words, I have to feel into it. That's a good question. Back when I was doing them all the time, I felt like it was relatively easy because I just like read whatever I read. I just felt it out. I just kind of said whatever thoughts came into my mind. Like, I just kind of trust. Like, I really, truly believe that it's magical. I truly believe that the universe is always trying to help me understand. And like, I think even if I don't instantly get something, that it doesn't mean that the universe isn't trying to help me. Because there's been times where I've tried to help people understand, but they don't anyways. So I just imagine that that's like me, but with the universe. The universe tries to help me understand, but I just don't get it sometimes anyways. And I'll just keep flipping cards or keep looking at them until like the thoughts come out. So for me, it feels kind of easy, but I do find the part that I find difficult is that I have no idea if it's right. I have for others, and then I'm reading for others. So it can be like a little scary because I want to give people an accurate reading, but when it's like more so the universe is doing, and I'm just pretty much trying to be its outlet, I like kind of have I have no idea because I'm a human too at the same time. So it takes a lot of trust building and validation from your guys' end as well, and just whoever I connect with. So Eternally Born, can I get some general messages from spirit and guides about the changes I wanted to make in my life soon? Yes, let's do that. Yes. I was going to say, I do remember you were next on the list, and then I looked at Asia's list, and I was like, yes. Okay. So I'm going to start picking up the pace a little. So I will try and flip all the cards out at once, and then deliver some sort of decisive message the best I can. But if they're like vague cards, I'll have to sit with them for a minute. If any of you know Minnow Pond Tarot, he's so good at doing quick readings for everyone. It's incredible. So I'm just not going to look at them, even though I'm already seeing what the cards are. But I'm just trying to just get the cards out. I saw the Cancer full moon back here. So there's more watery energy coming through. A lot of waters come through in people's readings. I think earth as well. I'll take it. Wow, Gemini. And then this. Okay. We are getting, and I'll read to you the cards. We get the Knight of Wands, which says adaptability, adjustment, and camouflage. We get the Five of Cups, which says underlying emotional issue, self-doubt, and fear. So these might resonate. The Two of Earth, science, education, and mentorship. And if any of you are wondering if I'm like already got the message, no, I have no idea. I'm just reading the cards currently. Nine of Earth, vigilance, watchfulness, supervision. And then we've got the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini, and we get believe in the impossible, blue moon. So yeah, still I have very little connections made because I need to reread your question. But so you asked, can I get some general messages from spirit and guides about the changes I want to make or changes you wanted to make in your life soon? Oh, I see. So you wanted to make it happen pretty fast, and you've been like trying to be patient, but it's difficult because you really are excited about these changes. That's what I get. I hope that resonates. And I'm getting you've been basically having to practice going slower, just slowing down and being patient, because there's a lot of energy out there in the world that tries to push the tide in a different direction. So you are really trying to ensure success on these changes that you want to make soon. You're having to be patient, slow and steady, while also putting in that effort. Feeding the birds, so to speak. Trying to nurture this path that you're on. And the reason why you want to go faster instead of slower is because this slower pace brings up underlying emotional issues. So it's like, because then it brings in the self-doubts and fears, like, what if I never get there? What if I'm just walking in circles? What if I'm in an endless maze that I'm never going to get out of? Type of a feeling. Believe in the impossible. Because if any of you have watched the movie The Labyrinth with, what's his name? David Bowie, I think is his name. He's like the musician / I guess actor. The Labyrinth is like designed to make the person feel like they're never going to get out. But actually, the will has always been yours. You've always been the one in charge of your own destiny. That was like the message, so to speak, in that movie. But basically, like, believe in the impossible. You might feel like you're in this endless maze, or like that things might be going nowhere, but actually stuff is happening behind the scenes. Answers are going to be delivered to you. I feel like it's delivered, like literally. Like you are going to receive actual support to help you make some of these changes that you've been wanting to make in your life. I feel like a lot of these changes, of course, are your own effort that are sort of just up to you, but it's something that you cannot rush, that you need to take your time on, pretty much. That's what I get. And that, like, you, like, trusting guidance, trusting support that actually supports you. So I feel like you have a partner or you have a team member that you're either together with already or you have yet to meet. But I feel like you've already met someone that you can work together with to help make this happen. Someone who has a similar goal in mind. Someone who wants the same thing and might have some wisdom that you don't have. You might be able to make up each other's like pros and cons, strengths and weaknesses. So this person can help provide you a lot of that patience that's well needed. And you might provide the excitement to help this person help make things happen, or vice versa. Basically, I'm getting like maybe one of you like has a lot of knowledge and skills, but they just never have the motivation or energy to get going. And then maybe the other person who could be you, has a lot of the energy to want to get going, but you feel like you don't have all of the resources or knowledge and skills provided. Whereas the other person does have certain resources provided. So you like need to work together to make it happen. So that's what I've got for you, Eternally Born. That was my like quick reading. I hope that was good. And again, like to practice patience and happiness and building up peace and feeling like you're in a good spot. Because because I know a lot of us can be in a really difficult spot or a stressful spot, but we're still trying to harness that inner peace for our environment anyways. So that's what I have. I hope that resonates. I'm going to scroll down real quick to read everything. And also, I was wondering what you meant playlist, my playlist, by the question, can you go by the reading by the month and year and day? I honestly have no idea what that means. So if you could clarify, let me know. You're welcome, Margaret. Going hiking soon on October 9th. My birthday is March 9th, so that's very synchronistic. Ah, you were in North Carolina but moved back to Philadelphia before Christmas. Yeah, who knows where I'll end up being throughout my journey and where we all end up going and everything. I hope we can all celebrate. I hope we can achieve world peace. Waiting for me here in Turkey. You've told me it's very nice there. We could consider that. I think
I thought about Turkey.
I think Chiwe mentioned that it's really affordable there. Aww. Kudasai means please.
I think Istanbul.
Huh?
There's a place in Turkey called Istanbul, and it's very beautiful.
Wow. I think that might be the area that,
The Chiwe.
yeah, or you've just talked to me about that name. Or I just know that name.
Yeah, very popular.
Houston, Texas. I have family living in Texas right now. I don't remember where. I think it's Austin, Texas. Don't know anyone else on Goodreads. I do the same thing, but in a different way with your readings. Yeah, universe translator. I get. Yeah, yeah, you get it. Month and day of my birthday. So like a reading about how your birthday is gonna go? Aww, Passion Writer 19. Can you remind me your name? Let me check my PayPal. I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, I received it. Wow. Yes, wow. Oh, is it Marissa? Yes. Wow. Aw. Wow. If you guys want number synchronicities, Margaret donated 444, and then Marissa donated 888. I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot. I just think that's very, very interesting that, like, obviously you guys didn't know the number synchronicities that were going to match up there. Because, like, 4, 8, like, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah. First time through PayPal. Yep, it absolutely worked. Wow. Let me find the chat again. Let's see. So Katya is next. Aw, thanks, Maria. You guys are really well organized. I need that actually, so I appreciate it. Wow. Aw. Thank you, Trey. Let me view this. Oh, yeah. This is a good comment to delete. Oh, it's a place. Okay. And I was like, you forgot the letter I before, or the letter A before the letter I in Kudasai. But no. It's the name of a place. Gotcha.
Too many creepy men in this temple.
Yeah, you were telling me about that. Sorry, what I mean is if you do, reading by the month of my birthday, day, and year, or do I have to ask a question? You don't have to ask a question. Basically, you can get a reading on anything you want. And I have seen that where people ask for like your birthday and time or whatever to get like a more accurate reading. I think I can just do a reading like on whatever question you have, and then it hopefully resonates. I actually have used Stripe at some point. My sister set it up with me, but I was never able to be very consistent with social media and get readings going. So, yeah, I mostly just use PayPal and Cashapp. Too much fees. Yeah. Oh, I see. I'll try to find how to connect through the Stripe platform or some platform that might work better for you. Yeah, it shouldn't have to take so many fees from you. That is very frustrating. Your birthday's 27th, so 9. That's really cool. Because like my birthday's the 9th. Come up with the craziest titles. So next on the reading is, I guess, Passion Writer 19. So Marissa, click on this. YouTube has a mind of its own. Now to be honest, Marissa, I did forget, but I remembered once I read it. It popped up on PayPal for me. But once I saw your name, I was like, that's right. Like I remember now. Well, that's really cool. I love how so many people are into reading cards now. What? Let's do that. General reading for October. Ah, thanks, Margaret. I really like the music too. Whoa, more Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. It literally says Pisces, basically. Strinus volans? I don't know. But we get the Page of Swords for you, Marissa. And it says disposition, tendencies, governing principles. So, wow, you're like a very powerful channeler. Reading for October as well. Absolutely. And if any of you are interested, I did a Libra season reading, which is essentially a reading for the month of October on my channel. So if any of you ever want to check that out, yeah. And we've got the Three of Swords, great effort, trial, and persistence. Yeah, I'm getting, Marissa, that maybe the energy is that like you're very much just trying to feel it out, relying on intuition, on instincts, basically, for your survival of getting through whatever this part is on your journey. Good night, Tammy. You're welcome for the reading. Thanks for getting one and for stopping by. Okay. General reading for October for Marissa. And then the Empress. And it's like I think it's a more of like an internal battle that's talking about, of getting through the month. Like physically or earth-wise, you're in a pretty good place. Maybe you look a lot like with this card where you've got a lot of plants and like you're really into gardening, or you have like a really nice clean space, or like your environment itself is relatively like good basically, but it for some reason internally you have all these challenges that you're facing where you need to rely on your intuition and instincts to really get through it. In some ways it's just effortless for you, that you like will be downloading information or channeling knowledge for what you need to do, or like like part of it is just instinct on what you feel up for doing. Like suddenly I want to go swimming, or suddenly I really want to eat this for dinner, something like that. Like your own cravings or your own like needs that will pop up first and foremost. You're just gonna like, it'll pop up as knowledge, like I suddenly need to do this, and then you're gonna like put in a lot of effort to make it happen pretty much because it feels important. So I see something like that. I see something like important, like responsibilities perhaps are coming up in October, and then you're going to be putting in like this sort of like effort to make it happen. And then finally we've got the 8 of Wands, dedication, oath, and symbol. Yeah, it's like you set out on whatever it is that you've set out to do. Like you're someone who, like, when you make a promise you keep it, sort of type of a thing. So you promised that when something comes up in your life that matters to you, that like and what matters to you should be you. So like when your needs come up, you sort of have this promise to yourself that you'll take care of yourself to the best of your efforts. And I feel like you're worried because it's like you don't want to mess that up. You're like, I'm trying to take care of myself, but what if I mess that up somehow? And I'm just getting like, it's like, it's okay, basically. You're safe. I feel like some of this is that it's just, this is a mentality, a mindset that you might be in. I feel like this makes sense with Mercury retrograde during Libra season, trying to make everything perfect, trying to do everything perfectly, and really getting anxiety that you're not doing things perfectly, even though you're doing a stellar job. You're like, I should also just mention to everyone here, you're all doing amazing, by the way, like on your journeys. We deserve to feel happy and to feel like we're just living our lives and trying to celebrate. So you're doing it, everybody. And yeah, Marissa, what I'm getting for October is that like as you work through these anxieties, wow, 3 of Earth, development, apprenticeship, initiation, you're going to really bring it all together where it makes sense. So like maybe right now you might feel a little confused or very confused on how you're going to get all of these things done, these goals. But as you work through it, you're going to realize it was more of a spiritual journey. And when you sort of come to terms and work through a lot of that, you'll kind of like grow and transform into, once again, this new you where you can appreciate like all of the aspects of yourself, and you can appreciate like everything you put your work into, and you can like, what's it called? You can like, nurture's not comfort. You can comfort your inner child. You can comfort that part within you that's very anxious about the future and things like that. So October, generally what's going on is you're really growing and becoming more available for yourself. You're being more patient, loving, and soft with yourself. You're not being as harsh or as critical, but you're witnessing those critical thoughts and feelings as they pass by you, and you're just letting them pass by you. You're letting them be, and you're being like open and loving and like nurturing and responsive. You're not neglecting yourself. You're like listening to your own self's needs. So that's what I have for you with the month of October. So I hope that was a good reading. I'm gonna read you guys' messages again. I love Scorpio, by the way. Your intuition's getting stronger. You need to put yourself first. I see the facepalm emoji. Yes, of course. Hi, Katya. Or Katie. Or, yeah. And hi, Denise. I will get to your question. I think Katya is next on the list. Hi, Louise. I'm doing good. Thank you for the blessings. Sending blessings all around. I am in need, but my phone switched off. Did not go back. Should I do? Hi, Denise. Have a happy heart hearing. Aww. Oh, you're welcome. Aww. Yeah. Okay. Should I do MA degree course in economics or in English? Am confused between the two. Part of me is like, quit. But just let me answer your question. Okay. Economics or English. And don't worry about what I just said. It was just more so commentary on the school system throughout societies. But yeah. So, should I do economics or English? Your MA degree course in economics or English. So I'll flip some cards for economics. I'll flip some cards for English. And we'll see what shows up on each. And I'll do my best on what answers sort of comes through or what messages. Wow. And thank you all so much for the likes. Wow, is this an upside down deck? Yeah, it is. So, well, first we're getting the Two of Wands reversed. So, I'm getting you don't need to make a decision here. That's what I get. And I like accidentally have the deck reversed. But let me flip cards for both of the sections. So, I'm going to put some cards over here for economics. And I'm going to put some cards over here for English. So with economics, we get Mars, the Star, and Five of Swords. So far I'm getting that maybe you feel really good about economics as your choice. But before I read any of that, I also want to look at the cards for English. With English, we have the Galaxy, we've got Quasar, and Page of Cups. I feel like English is almost like what you feel is like being pressured onto you to do, but economics might be more so what you want to do. But something is telling you that you're supposed to do English. So I wonder if that resonates with you, of like the vibe between the two, not to make a decision. So, well, the first card I got was this Two of Wands reversed. And what people usually see by the Two of Wands is this sort of card where you're supposed to like make a decision. The Two of Wands is like a decision card of like needing to. So when it came out reversed, I just kind of took that as like maybe you don't need to decide right away. I'm preparing for government jobs, so it's just a backup option to get a good job in private. So should I leave both and do a skill professional course? Which is better? What do I mean not to make a decision? Which one would be more beneficial for me in the future? Well, both seem a little rocky is what I get. because here we have Mars. So here is the business route. You might have a little more to do with the business route, much more action that you could take with it, and much more communication and interactions with people. This is the star, and it says Gemini in this deck, but the stars card is Aquarius's card as well in tarot. It says stimulation, interaction, communication. And then we get 5 of Swords, structural stability, foundation, and risk analysis. So to me, I'm getting like you get a lot of personal business to do taking the business route. So should I do a professional course that would give me a job right away easily? 1 second. So because I do feel slightly confused. We should do a group meditation one night. I don't know if you've been there for one of those, Marissa, but a long time ago I did some meditations live. Not a whole lot of the times, but yeah. And then here with the route with English, again, I feel like it's very, very serious, and that you might feel like making a contribution that route, but that it won't like be mutual like energy, if that makes sense. I do kind of feel that vibe. Like I feel like I don't know what to say, because it's like I feel like I'm supposed to say the right thing, but I don't know what the right thing is to say. Finding no way in time is less, as I am on a deadline for admission. Maybe let me just pull some advice. Yeah, I feel like a career advisor would be really helpful with career advice. Do say what I find is right, because I'm blank now, so any suggestions would help you. Okay. I really feel like it's to just let this go. Like, not to make a decision here. That if you're panicking, that you don't get rushed into making a decision, because very possibly, hi Mikey, very possibly there's like, if you get rushed into making the decision for the English degree, it sounds like a maybe some darkness along that path. Like that's just what if this card just looks a little like intense for me, So like the English degree, being rushed into it feels like pressure by society. And then the business degree feels like you might feel more comfortable of those two. So maybe if you were to make a choice, from what I see, maybe leaning towards business, but really it's do what feels good for you. I really feel like the message as overall advice is to not have to worry about something like this. Nobody should have to be this panicked or stressed about having to make a right choice. We should feel good living our life. So your life is your own. I think the answer is to choose freedom. Choose freedom above all else. Don't get trapped into stuff that is not going to appreciate you or nurture or care for you, but instead just wants you to work and work and work, no matter how much the exhaustion is. So maybe don't go into something like that. Maybe choose like something that cares about your well-being. I'm getting if you chose the English degree, it won't care about your physical well-being because it can really drain you. And if you choose the business degree, they might not care about your mental well-being, even if you can set your own schedule a little better and take better care of your physical health. It might not really care so much about your mental health, and you might end up overworking and physically burning out anyways. So I feel like it's scary, but possibly free yourself from all of this and like just take care of yourself and try not to worry. Even though I know like everyone's lives are different, and we all basically don't really feel like we have the option to do what we really want. We feel like we're forced into making some sort of an option. But that's what I have. So I hope that helps you. And that's what I've got for your reading. Ah, well, you're welcome. Okay, so Denise, wow, and I feel like, yeah, that card just meant to come out reversed because some of these are just that way. They're not all facing the same direction. Most of them are, but yeah. So Denise, question, why is Vincent strategizing his next actions towards me? Depends what you want to do with English. Yeah. And it might not even be either of the degrees that would make such energy happen. It could just be that the timing right now of being rushed to make the decision. It might just feel like too much. You might feel like you just need to get away from it all and that you just want, like, that you feel like you're being pressured into all of it, and that if you're feeling pressured into making a choice, usually it's not the right choice. That's what I've learned in my life. So why is Vincent strategizing his next actions towards me? Wow, we get the King of Pentacles, seeing the bigger picture, gaining perspective. So if I were to guess, maybe Vincent is a water sign or has like a lot of emotional like maturity or developments, like might be more aware than like other people you've met in your life. He may not be the most emotionally mature. Whoa, Venus and Pisces in his chart. So yeah, he might not be like the most emotionally aware person that you've ever met, but he might be more emotionally aware than guys you've been used to meeting. So it's like nice for a change. Aquarius and Pisces are besties, so that's very interesting. Nebula, theory, ideation, and process. Cool. I'm glad it's resonating then. So I feel like it's that he's keeping an open mind. Maybe why he's strategizing his next actions is because he knows that he changes his mind on things, and that life, he can't predict life, basically. He can't predict what is next. So he's probably worried about like jumping into something really fast, essentially maybe leading you on as one example, and then turning out with life circumstances that, oh, I'm moving, or, oh, I actually don't know where I'm at in life, or, oh, I actually am not ready. So he changes his mind more than I do. So yeah, I feel like that is the key to why he's strategizing. It's maybe just his personality type, that he likes to try and see where things go without trying to make stuff happen, because he doesn't know. The issue with that kind of energy is sometimes when people do that, they sort of end up never really getting somewhere. Maybe never is a strong word, but like sometimes they end up being too late to make decisions and things like that, because they never can come to a decision, because they feel like, oh, if it's meant to happen, stuff will eventually happen. But the truth is, they get the offers, but they back out. They're too scared to really take that step sometimes. So it'll just kind of depend on if he's willing to make the steps, or if it's always going to be just an idea that he's sort of just leaving off to the side where he goes too slow. Yeah, overthinking leads to paralysis. I take my time to make a decision, but once you make it, it's solid. Yes. Probably has a lot of Scorpio in his chart. Scorpio energy can very much be like that, of like just trying to be careful and protective of energy. I have noticed like Pisces, Aquarius energies can both also share that quality and trait. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just a little tired, but
Well,
I'm pretty good.
Okay. Ah, Hi, Eriko-san.
Eriko.
Yeah, I don't know if you've officially met, or maybe you have in a previous live stream.
I think so.
Wow.
We use your
One
your
Piece
cup,
mug.
yeah, your mug like all the time for water, tea.
Oh, I've missed you. I like feel really emotional now. It's just like talking about a blessing. Like Eriko, I don't know, just there's so much that I feel like I wouldn't have learned on my journey if it weren't for you. Aww. First house stellium. What's stellium, by the way? Can be selfish and last to know it at times. Wow. Eriko-san, would you like a reading? So yeah, let me flip a few more cards for Denise. We get Supernova, Outburst, Explosion, Surprise. And we get Queen of Pentacles, Solidarity, Community, and Devotion. So I'm just getting like you do deserve that sort of sudden energy exchange where someone just like actually commits to you. And let me pull a card from the Moonology Oracle deck as well. And the question was, why is he strategizing his next actions towards you? Emotions are running high. Okay, but it could be that like even though he's taking some time, that that you feel very, very strongly about him, and that things might actually that he might actually take initiative eventually. It's very possible. Like the cards that come through don't seem like it's impossible. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. But it does seem like possibly he is actually has been like honest that he does need time to think, and that with that time to think, he's been reaching a conclusion. And this comes reversed. But I feel like he has like no idea still. Like I feel like without more like getting in touch with his intuition, that this is like the opposite of what I read earlier, that he is going to be feeling like stuck in a maze and like will end up not being able to get anywhere with this energy. So it feels like he's really close to being able to make some sort of actual shift here, but that he could very well just end up getting stuck and then therefore never making a decision. But it's not impossible. It looks like there's some sort of possibility at change here. Yeah, I'd love to know how that goes. I hope it goes well. From my experience with people where I'm like, I know you have some sort of feelings for me, but you just won't say it. Almost none of them ever really end up doing much about it. So, but I do notice that over time, as I go forward and just live my life, they kind of like show back up and show that they've been working on it. And I'm just like, wow, this is really taking you a long time. And I am wishing you the best at whatever you're working through. Yeah, it is very unfortunate. Only reason I give him empathy. I can relate to that in terms of the twin flame journey. Oh, so that's what a stellium is. Okay, yes. My friend Phoenix have told me that. I definitely have a stellium then in Pisces. I'm a Pisces Sun, Pisces Mercury, Pisces Venus, and Pisces midheaven. So yeah. Hi, Jennifer. Absolutely. Just know that the list of readings I'm doing is pretty long. So I might not. It might take a while, so hopefully I get to you in time. Hopefully you haven't moved on by then. Exactly. It's like you can only be where you're at for so long, but we've got a life to live, and it's like people end up missing out. Tell my Libra twin to go lay down and relax while you guys. I think she's talking about you. If you want to lay down.
Sure.
You the kids.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you for supporting me, though. Also, warm up my hands real quick.
Yeah, you're so cold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get cold very easily. Okay. So, let me read everything. You have a 9th house stellium. I also have a 9th house stellium. All of my stuff is in the 9th house. I'm a Pisces sun in the 9th house. So that's very, very cool. Basically, Sagittarius stellium. Wow. And a Capricorn stellium. Hello. Hi, Jay. Yeah. I feel like as much as there's some good chance at him like making breakthroughs, that there's a good likelihood that it's like the big change and surprise is more so you moving forward and then like continuing and then like someone, or with like being direct, like you might end up making like the first move, so to speak, and maybe he'll open up and own up about it. Maybe not. But I feel like it can't be much longer that like you really manifest like someone like really, really like willing to work on things in a relationship, who's ready. Wow. Venus, Mars, Uranus, and Neptune in the 9th house. Okay. Good night, Trey Stars, or have a good one. Oh, thank you. It was really nice to hear from you. I've looked at a few of your updates through Instagram, so it's been really nice getting to see your journey. Yeah. That's a good question, Asia. Go ahead and add Eriko and I think I don't know how to close off the list sometimes. Hi everyone. Hi Rara. I'd like to do general reading. If you guys are willing to wait, I will get to you all. And I'll let you all know when I'm ready to close off the list. So for now, and then Asia, if you ever have to head out, like no pressure. You absolutely can. Okay. Yeah, so I guess that will be the rest of the readings that I do. And then once I finish through with the list, anyone who's still around who would like out of order, just freestyle reading really, really quick, like I'll give one. Like a quick general reading for Rara is that know that you have support by your side, trust your allies, trust your loved ones. You might have like, whether it be a partner or like a really good friend, something like that. You have a support system. And if you do somehow feel like you don't, then know that your spirit guides are with you and that they are trying to help you. And then a final message is that, work with your team. Don't do this alone right now. I'm getting to reach out to people for help and support. And if you don't know how to ask for help, maybe just start with like emotional support, like reaching out, like as in like for friendship or to spend time with your loved ones. I feel like you need to work together with people right now. So that's your general reading. Boom. Very, very, very quick reading. And then anything to share for Roxy is Uranus. Follow your passions. Do what you're really passionate about. Don't hold back on your energy. Anyone who makes you feel like you're too much, they're wrong. Like, be yourself. Be yourself fully and openly. You don't have to restrict yourself. You can be open about who you are. This can be about your sexuality. This can be about your passions. Anything that you're really craving to do, don't let anyone tell you that that's like asking for too much, because it's not. It's your life. It's your journey. And then Two of Swords. And I'm getting like... I'm getting we all make mistakes. So like, be prepared for if any of your actions or any of like things that happen in life lead to like mistakes. Like, that's for lessons learned. So you will have to come to terms with mistakes made or anything like that. So that's what I have for you, Roxy, and for Rara. And Maria, I hope you're still here. I would love to do your reading. Yee! How's my love life this year, 2021? Might be these cards. Let me see. We get the High Priestess. I feel like these are your cards. Yeah. I'm kind of getting... Yeah. So we got the High Priestess, which says psychic power, shadow, obscurity, manipulation. I'm just reading the keywords. Don't worry too much about all of those keywords. I'm going to piece together this. The Magician, Aries, leadership, impulse, innovation, and opportunity. Yeah, I'm already getting right away what it's talking about with manipulation is like energy, like choosing like to have power and control over your own energy, your own manifestations. Three of Wands, expression, confidence, and communication. And the Ace of Wands, creative vision, artistic creation, and the creator. So I'm getting like with love life, you're really like right now, things might feel tough and shadowy and like stormy, but it's like that's what's ahead. But you feel like right on the horizon of that is something really beautiful and innocent and important to you in your love life. So there could be someone that like you feel like is an opportunity to have a like fresh start with, or to have a like have a go with in a connection. So this could be a dear friend. This could be like, I'm getting like love. It can be like very sweet, innocent love is what I'm getting here. Like it's very, very cute, like friendship, like besties type of a connection going on here. And that your love life through the rest of 2021 is that someone that you fell out of touch with, maybe you get back in touch with and you get to start like a new beginning together where you can really try and build a life together, that you've really opened up about your own sexuality or your heart, just opening up your heart, like anything along those lines. So I feel like right now you've been really working through a lot of your own shadow energy, and that you've made some breakthroughs, and that doing so, you've been able to reunite with a part of yourself where you can trust, like, that it's safe to love in the ways that you love. You're like really healing your inner child, perhaps. I hope this is resonating because I'm sounding very confident, but I don't know, I could be like off, but that's what I'm getting here with the cards. And with doing all of that, this creates this open space for you to manifest really reconnecting with someone really special. And it could be like a feminine energy that you're reconnecting with. Whoa! Okay. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that validation. Wow. Ah! How does that keep happening? So, to finish off the reading, we get the Ten of Swords, which is a very heavy energy. And then this card, which is like maybe recently in love, you've had experienced some form of loss and you want to go after that love, and it feels like spirit is holding you back from it, or that there's like literally no way. Like there's no way for some sort of journey that has come to an end. Thanks, Chiwe. And that it's part of the wheel of time. This is the Eight of Pentacles. Because you're like, all this time, all of this energy, and I feel like you feel like you don't want to be left behind, so to speak, when it comes to your love life. So you might have reached some sort of ending, perhaps, in matters of love. I know a lot of us have gone through a lot of that, but I'm getting with the wheel that it's for you to work through stuff, for you to really love yourself more fully and really heal and pretty much come back together with whoever it is that you are really wanting to come together with. Like, because nothing is set in stone. Like, even if something seems like an ending, sometimes it's really just the beginning, and you just needed to work through stuff to come up with your own conclusions. So with the High Priestess card, it's like really trust your intuition here and like really get in tune with what you want to do, because you have a lot more power over this situation than you may realize. You might feel like whatever has happened and there's no like turning back from it, or like there's no coming back from it, but you do have a lot more power over the situation than you may realize. So that's what I get, and that by the end of the year you will have made a lot of action and made a lot of choice. Like you'll have figured out what you really want and you'll go towards making it happen. And by the end of this year, you'll have a lot of confidence that you are making like things happen in your life, your love life. So that's what I have for you, Maria. And one card for Roxy real quick is this card, which is basically like to do the right thing. This says justice, social justice, radical effort, and rebellion. So like if your ex might have said that you like don't do things correctly in a relationship, like trust yourself. Like you are a rebellious spirit and you are a free spirit. So it's like you cannot be restricted and someone cannot tell you that you are wrong to be yourself. And that if you ever hurt anyone, that like it was a work in progress and that you're learning and growing, but ultimately who you are, you should have the safe space and freedom to do so. So the last card for you in love is to pretty much like be true to yourself. Like you don't have to change for this person. Like, or the energy coming through is that you're going to like very strongly believe, like act in the way that you do. Like your beliefs are your core beliefs, and like if it's like something you truly believe in and it's like it feels like a real like loving energy of like justice, like you don't have to back down on your own standards. So like stay strong in your own energy. You don't have to change for this person. That's what I have. That's what comes through anyways. Like really put like instantly and put on the spot. But Chiwe, love reading with the guy that you just met out of curiosity. His face kept looking very familiar and his energy. You were being sarcastic with him at first, actually. Ah, you're welcome, Maria. Many blessings. Thank you, Asia. Okay, so love reading about this guy out of curiosity. Well, we get these cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Empress reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like this is saying like you do have a lot of gratitude for meeting him and you do see the potential, but right now you might not be ready to uproot your life and just like commit to him, and that right now you really appreciate your independence still. I feel like you're more ready for love in a relationship, but that you're still wanting alone time and you're not ready quite yet to like completely like move for someone or change your entire lifestyle for someone that you want to maintain your independence together. So this might be a connection where you're trying to maybe connect in a love setting, romantic setting perhaps, but still be independent individuals. And I feel like he might be in the same kind of energy. Like he also is an independent energy who also is not ready to just like completely settle down like in a like a two-way like codependent type of a thing. Not that when you enter a relationship you completely lose your independence, but things do change. You can end up losing like your alone time completely, or like not completely, like it can happen. It has happened in my relationship. And that is just like maybe something that with time and energy and planning that you could be able to set up more like resources where you'll be able to be together and be independent before entering a relationship, like officially or something like that. So that's just what I get for as like a quick love reading with this guy, with the potential. The potential that is sort of coming through is that it's there, but what it would require for it to feel like it works for both of you is to, for now, still remain independent and not try to pressure one another to go through a major change. So like going on dates might be something that you two would be interested in instead of just instantly entering a relationship and settling down, you know? So I'm getting like maybe you want to take your time and like go on some dates perhaps with this individual. And I feel like he sort of could very well feel the same way. The sun is on the back of the deck, so I feel like it's very much a positive thing. Yes, your space. I know very much how you very much already know that you need your space. You've already had living situations where you've had to live with people or put up with people and things like that. So, yeah. Taking it very slowly. I think that's a good thing. You don't have to rush, and that's where the energy's at. And just like one final card on that, we get this too. Yeah, definitely stay true to yourself. Like, don't hold back on who you are. No one should change who you are. Like, you can stay true to like your own needs and what you want out of life and your way of doing things. When he first approached you, you told him that you were not available. He told you he was not looking for a girlfriend, but then we are having some nice intimate fun. So maybe for the time being, this connection works, and you're gonna have to Just keep staying true to yourself. And so whatever it is that you end up wanting out of life, keep staying true to it. So, and if things stay in alignment, cool. If it falls out of alignment, then you've like learned valuable lessons out of this connection, and have gratitude and love and respect for one another. At least that's the energy in this moment in time. So I hope that was a good reading, Chiwe. And Ethereal Rose. Thank you, Asia. General love reading.
You want to turn the music back on?
Yeah, I do. Let me restart the songs. Where is it? Oh, it was that one, but it like moved videos. 1 second on your general love reading. History. Okay. Yeah, a lot of people. Love readings are cool. That's why. Which, that matches the Libra season energy, since Libra and the ruling planet Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and relationships. So, general love reading for Ethereal Rose, we get the 9 of Cups. Play, pleasure, indulgence. I feel like this is saying that your wish is coming true when it comes to your love life, generally. And then we have Quasar. So it might feel like almost like an empty dream, empty wish, like not being met for you at times when you look at your situation and how intense life has been. But in your dream world, have a good nap, Chiwe. But in your dream world, things really come to life. And it's like your intuition, your spirit guides are trying to help guide you through those dark times that you might have been going through or that you might still be going through, Ethereal Rose. But I am getting generally like you are going to get your wish when it comes to your love life. But sometimes you're just like, there's like this sort of sadness where you're not quite sure, and where you take this time to reflect and you look inside yourself and you try to figure out, who am I? Am I even like full of life and love and happiness? Like sometimes there's that feeling where we feel like empty almost, or like hopeless. But keep searching, and like there's so much beauty when you do. When you look deep down, you see the beauty, but you're being like, you've just been like maybe conditioned in life to like almost like not see it even when you do. Like self-image could be a real thing that you've been healing through, that this planet and its people may have done a number on you. So I feel like you're working through a lot of self-love and really like discovering yourself pretty much. But as you find who you truly are in your inner beauty, you will trust that your wishes come true. So if you're looking for love, you're finding it, and it's always here with you, even if what is around you might not be reflecting that. You don't have to be reflecting what the people around you reflect. you can reflect who you truly are instead. You can be like true to who you actually are, like a loving being or someone who really wants love and to be loved and wants to love, things like that. So a final message on general love reading for Ethereal Rose, the Eight of Wands. It might just be time for a change. You might be in the process of making a change to get out there, to put yourself out there, to find love, but you're like nervous in the process. But it's like you don't have to change yourself for anyone. You're beautiful as you are. Like, you can present yourself the way you are, and there's someone out there who loves you for you. And you might be looking for even just friendship. It's like not even just like a romantic connection. It's all connected though. But it's like you deserve so much more love and support for you. So it's like you're like getting through this phase in life where you're like discovering how beautiful you are and like really being confident in that. So, and while you are in that energy, I feel like you may become even more outgoing as you start connecting with more loved ones. And in that energy where you're just feeling good about yourself, you could very well like all of a sudden meet someone like someone very special, like in a romantic sense. So I don't have like a specific time on it. This is just general. So I hope that all resonated, Ethereal Rose. And then we'll just leave off on an oracle card just to clarify the whole reading. And thank you, Asia. A new romantic cycle begins. So yeah, it might just be that like sometimes when things happen in life, we feel like all of our progress is lost. We lose ourselves. But this is like saying that like things are about to change, that like this was all for you to discover more about yourself and for love to start once again. So please try to trust that you are truly loved and you will always be loved, and that this could very well be for you to come together with someone who really, really values your beauty, your inner beauty, and everything at its fullest. So I'm I'm glad it resonated. Of course. You're welcome. All right, loner artist and hi. Pretty sure I said hi earlier, and I know I've been gone for a long time on the channel, so I'm so glad we can talk again. Have a wish. Just want to know whether you're going to achieve it within this year. Doing things and taking steps to manifest it. Wow. So are you going to achieve it within this year? So this is sort of like a yes or no question. Yes or no. So whether you're going to achieve your wish, your big wish within this year. The star, stimulation, interaction, communication. I feel like that is like a kind of a strong yes to be hopeful about it. So that's what's coming through so far. With Nine of Wands, ritual, ceremony, sacrifice. And that, yeah, to achieve it within this year, you've made a lot of changes. You've actually dedicated a lot of time to making it happen. That doesn't mean like forcing the steps. Like you could be taking steps at a time, like being patient with your energy and everything. But just that like the necessary amount of energy to make it happen, you've been doing it. So these sound like very positive for like that you could very well manifest it and achieve it by the end of the year. Wow. Asia, you're an amazing moderator. You're really good at this. Da-da-da-da. We get the Ten of Swords, which now the question is at what cost? So I'm getting like, don't rush it anyways. That if you do approach the end of the year and that it's still taking time to not, sorry, I got distracted by my comments. Hi, Jennifer. I think we're getting closer. And if certain people aren't here, I think you might be a few away. There are about 6 more people on the list, but there's a lot less people here now, so there's a good chance that people on the list left. So, yeah, but I'm going to get through this reading. Here, I'm going to click out of the chat for now. And we've got the Chariot, so I feel like, so based off of what you said just now and about this next card, is like that fear, those doubts at times, where that worry, where you're like, is this just leading me to some like disappointment? You may have those feelings of doubt at times, but then like suddenly the sun comes up again and it's like hope is sparked once again and you like don't give up and you keep moving forward. Achieving balance. So I'm getting like no matter the hard times or the worries, like don't give up on this dream, if anything. So whether or not it ends up happening by the end of this year, the full realization of the dream, as long as you don't give up on it, it is going to happen. And trust the journey. And one more card. Good morning to everyone. It's nighttime where I am. Hi, James Gregory. Honestly, I feel up for doing some more readings. I'll let you know by the end of the list how I'm feeling. 8 of Swords. Yeah, I'm getting the only times where you're feeling stuck about this wish is it's like it's a mental trap type of an energy. Like it's like stuck in your own thoughts, stuck in your head. But as for the actual like realism of being able to make it happen, it's there. But logically, when you think about it, you can get stuck in your reality where you're at, where it feels like it's not something that's really possible, that like not necessarily everyone around has been the most supportive or trusting. Not everyone around has really believed in your dreams and wishes. But so long as you do, like, you'll be fine. Pretty much. Like, it's going to happen. What? The back of this deck says, have faith in your dreams. So that's the message there. But I'm going to pull one card here. And we've got a win-win outcome as forecast. So the final message is, if you achieve it by the end of the year, that's a win. If you don't, it's a win-win anyways, because you already know good things have been happening in your life. It's not your job to convince the haters. It's not your job to convince the non-believers. It's like they'll just have to see later. But you've been seeing in the moment how much things have been working out for you. So trust that. So that's what I've got for you. Hi, everyone who's rushed in. I'll let you all know. The list itself is closed. I'm going to see how I feel when I finish with the list. I think anyone who wants to do donations, I'm open to adding that person to the list. There's a good chance I'll be open to doing a few more readings when I get through the list, though. Is it genuine or is she a scam, and will she win? I actually do care a lot about that. I think it depends on what it is. I get this knowledge, ethics, integrity card, which I'm getting is to trust your own intuition. Just as a very, very quick card. Does anyone else see the big star outside? My window's all covered up, but I might try and see if I can see it, like the big star outside. So let's see. Playlist I'm not sure if you're still here. Rahul, Kavi, Lydia, Louise, and Mikey. If any of you are here, let me know. Personally, Jennifer, if you're here right now. Aww. Hi, Mary. That's very flattering. So yeah, I don't think anyone else on the list is here right now. So Jennifer, if you're still here. Hi, Amartya. Aww. So I'm not adding any more people to the list, but when we finish the list, I might be open to doing like freestyle readings where pretty much there's no order. It's just as I see questions, I will be giving very quick answers the best I can. Yeah, I asked you, as the card that came through pretty much was just saying, trust your own intuition. So if you feel this person is a trustworthy person, with good integrity, then hopefully it all goes okay. Hi, Mary. Again, I am on Instagram with the same username, Sunsunmushy. So, yeah. Jennifer, are you still here at all? So I can tell I am starting to get a little bit anxious. I am unavailable, but I appreciate it. Thank you, Margaret. I'll put a link to this, the playlist that I'm listening to for anyone interested. We have Jay, if you're here. Eriko-san, if you're here. Eriko is someone that I absolutely I like have to do a reading. I have to do a reading for Eriko-san. So, if you're still here, Eriko, let me know. On the fence with your intuition. Ace of Swords, detection, detail, investigation. I think just like maybe do some research, be thorough. If you have any trusted friends or people who maybe are like someone that you can trust, maybe ask them personally. Someone who can look into it with you together. That might be. I believe you, Mary. Don't worry, I'm just flustered and flattered. I'm not taking it as a joke. But I truly am unavailable. I want to do your reading first, Asia, before I see how I feel about doing more readings. Okay. I don't know when I'll be back on Instagram. I'm on there relatively often, but yeah, so long as you have good intentions, yeah, I'll reply to you. And hi, Effie. Bye. Love energy for Greg and I. Should I move on? Yeah, I am still on. I still have energy. I'll wait on looking at the cards. I'm gonna flip a series of cards first. And let me go back to this deck. Not going well at the moment. I think he's with someone else. What is happening in this deck? Okay. Hi, Sheila. Wow. Thank you, Effie. A lot of time, I really trust myself, and then I'm really tapped in, and then other times I'm like, I'm a phony. I don't know if anything's real. But then I work through that, and it's like generally okay. Let's see. We've got love energy for Greg and I. Should I move on? We've got the Hanged Man, faith, guidance, and outside force. So I'm getting like, go where life takes you. We all do that, huh? Yeah. It's strange because sometimes I see people where I'm like, wow, like they're like so sure, like Mystic Moon. But like I know we're all human and we all have those kinds of doubts. But it's just really inspiring to see others also go out there and do readings and like just delivering the message that they get, because I feel like you guys get it that like none of us are trying to like be wrong about the message, and that none of us could ever 100% know we're right. It's just like it's a relationship, trust building between like the reader and I don't know, readee, whatever the word is called. And it's really cool. So we get Wormhole, and it says Serendipity, Shortcut, and Secret Link. And then we also get Eight of Wands. This card keeps coming through. Dedication, Oath, and Symbol. Nervous to let it all go. Afraid to really make a change, so to speak. Capricorn, because it's like maybe you're worried that you're forcing change if you choose to move on. Or you also may worry, but am I forcing things if I hold on? You're like trying to figure out which one is the right thing to do. Prioritization, analysis, practicality. Michael's laying over on the bed. Looking all cute. It's flustered now. She did it. Hi, Neetie. Power keeps flipping over there. Margaret said, Michael, find your Navi, please.
I mean, I can check the phone. It's been a long most of the day.
Aw, that is true. I haven't really gotten to see you Snobby much today. I did leave the house at one time with you all, but I've been mostly in my room. But yeah, okay, sorry about that. So, while the female I'm suspicious he's dealing with is a Capricorn. Whoa. That's very interesting. Because the Capricorn, yeah, literally came through. So, Knight of Wands. And now, like, you just brought up Usnavi, and I got a card with a cat on it. Huh?
I said, wow.
Right?
This is so cool. So cool.
So we get the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Aw. We've got the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Wow. So what am I getting out of this? I feel like you've just been really loyal. Like you feel like you've established a real connection. You have a lot of loyalty, like love, and like patience. It feels like you're just like all you can do is wait. But as you're waiting, you really mature. Like as you keep growing. Like I'm basically like literally like seeing you as the cat. So here's you waiting by like at home pretty much, then getting stuck in your thoughts, and then like almost bored, just staring at this flame, really reflecting and trying to like think, trying to keep yourself busy, trying to be entertained. And then you've got the Eight of Wands, which is just saying like fast energy, where it basically energy builds up in you, and eventually you just like act on it. So I'm getting like, and this is the Eight of Wands card over here as well. So I'm getting maybe for the time you're nervous or worried to act on your intuition because you're trying to be loyal and faithful and patient, but that after enough time, you basically just get to this point where you're like, I've done enough thinking, I've done enough waiting, and then you do something about it. And then we've got bring love into the situation, and reversed is communication is key somehow. So I'm getting like, you don't need to like hear from him to like bring love into the situation and to find your way, to find your answers. It's almost like just listening to your heart, you can already set out to do with whatever you're going to do. Using my own like situation, for example, like me and Michael have been a lot rocky with our relationship on and off, and we had broken up recently, and if I didn't do anything, it would have just been like that, and then eventually I probably would have just met someone new. But I took matters into my own hands and was like, I'm going to do this. He ignored every text, every call. I went over there. I was like, I'm very embarrassed knocking the door, ringing the bell, and being ignored. Please answer. And eventually he answered. And then I had a breakdown, and then he felt bad, and then we got back together, and here we are. So it's like, it can be very embarrassing to have to put your heart out there and stuff. But it is something you can do if it's what you end up feeling like. If you feel like this person is ghosting you, all this stuff, and you just feel like there's no way you could just ignore and move on, you can like push through. But that's just an example. Like it's really however you truly feel inside, like of what you truly want, basically go for it. And whether it turns out right or not with the person, you'll have set out to do what you set out to do. And then you can know that you're living with no regrets, so to speak, versus the other person. So it's like, in every way, it just looks like you're like the mature one, even if you feel like you're new to everything in a way, or to something. Like, even if you feel like, even with very little, like, experience on certain things that you still have so much wisdom and knowledge on stuff. So, like, what's his excuse is something that I'm kind of getting out of these cards with the new moon energies. So, let me go back and look at your question. Should you move on? I am getting, like, as the answer, so to speak, it's like a move forward. With the Hanged Man card, it's you should move forward and make something happen. Because you deserve love now. You shouldn't be put on hold like this, and you can only wait so long. And then on the back is another new moon card, and it says prosperity lies ahead. Oh, okay. I don't want any bagel. I think I do want pumpkin pie though, but I can. Well, if you want to get it, but like I can get it later. Like you don't have to get it. Okay. So yeah, this says prosperity lies ahead. So I mean, in every way or another, like I feel like this is most likely saying like you're fed up with this connection with that person. Like, especially if he is dealing with another person, that's very damaging when it comes to trust. So like, aw, yeah, he is. Effie says you're very sweet, or you're so sweet. Had to get on your laptop. Oh, hopefully, you can rewind through the messages. But what I'm kind of getting by the end of this is that you're possibly feeling a little fed up with the way things are. He's a Scorpio, by the way. That brings in the question, to trust or not to trust. I feel like if like things have been really challenging, but you don't have anything decisive yet for like whether to break up or not with him, then I'm kind of getting like pretty much seek out your answers, like take action with love, and like I don't know. I actually don't know, but I'm getting it looks like you're meant to do something with this time besides waiting and being patient. Like something to prioritize, some action to actually take. Theory, ideation, and process. But I don't think it's completely over right now between you and him. Greg, there we go. I feel like this is like saying keep an open mind, that maybe things could be working out and that he could be trustworthy, but definitely get to the bottom of the truth. And that you don't need directly from him to figure out your truth of what you want. If what you want is the relationship with him, obviously communication is really important. But I'm getting at this exact moment in time, the reading came through as this, which is just saying like right now, like if you are not getting communication from him on anything, that this is like up to you to decide what you want. And then if you decide that, let me see, texted and everything and I've called, he's ignoring me. That is very, very frustrating. Maybe that upside down communication is to stop and let it be right now. Let's see. 9 of Swords. And the Queen of Cups. But you don't deserve to be ignored. The Hermit. Wow. Hi everyone. I am really sorry. I think how I'm feeling is that I think my reading with Asia is my final reading for the night, so I'm not going to be doing other readings. He seemed kind of heartless, honestly. I feel like he just deserves so much better than that then. I wanted to give him benefit of the doubt in case if there's been a lot of complicated likeness or whatever, if it's just been a really long journey and you've established enough trust where you know that he really wants to be with you. But if it's not like that, I feel like hi Maria, by the way, no worries, everything's been going okay. After 3 years of loyalty and giving your all, this is what you get. I hope that's not me in a year. Thanks. This heartbreaking. Let me pull advice. I mean, the cards coming through as advice was to do something, that you don't need communication from him to take action. Yeah. It definitely is. And from what I've learned, whenever it is the other person's loss, I don't know, they never make it seem that way. 5 of Wands, intentions, strategy, conflict. Ten of Wands. I feel like it's you could repeat the cycle pretty much and maintain loyalty and keep this relationship going, fighting it and staying strong. I really am sorry, everybody. I need to pull back on my energy and really commit to this being my last reading for the night. But I will hopefully be back live later on to do more readings. But yeah, with the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, it's very interesting because this was about fighting with yourself. And you just brought up that that you've been fighting it and staying strong about not calling and texting all day. My opinion, Asia, is that you're not weak for when you try to call and text and things like that. It's your open heart and your willingness to put yourself out there, even when people don't treat you the same. I think that's what makes you really strong. And the fact that you can be trying also to do what's best for yourself and move on. It's all very, very powerful. Honestly, want to go to his house and make him let me go by just saying it's over and not string me along by ghosting me. Good night, Effie. Yeah, try not to use too much of your phone data. I'll talk to you another time whenever I'm live next, possibly, or just Instagram or wherever. But have a good night. That's honestly exactly what I did, Asia. So that might be the energy. That might just be yeah, it's time to just take action. You don't need his approval to do that. especially 3 years. This isn't like some stranger or someone that you've only had a few interactions with. This is someone that's supposed to be your partner, that you're supposed to be able to kind of just like be there, and that it's okay. So absolutely, I feel like it'll be worth it, because you'll get something out of it, whether it's like a good feeling or really, really heartbreaking or embarrassing or anything. You'll have done it, and you'll have somewhere else to go next from there. Yeah. And I am going to flip this card, not because I'm going back on my word about being done with readings, but because I was doing a reading for Maria earlier, but I think it's that her internet cut out. So, and real quick, Asia, do you see me having new love after I heal? Oh yeah, like, so I'll show you these cards again. There are 3 new moon cards in a row, and this one says new prosperity lies ahead in the new moon. So I was kind of and like, I thought it was very interesting that the communication is key card was reversed when love was upright. I like to not be so like decisive on a reading, because I have no idea other people's journeys and how they'll go. Because if I imagine it'll go just like my journey, then it's like optimistic that things work out. But if it's more off of the idea that this card was reversed, it kind of was saying like you don't even need to speak to this person to find love. So I personally think you'll be able to have new love. But that also, like, don't take that as your only reason to just like shroom, Queen of Swords, like decisive. Like, of course, go off of your journey once you feel like you have all of like your own like time that you've needed to reflect and to figure out what you want to do. That's what you should do. And yeah. And even if there's like a likelihood of what it sounds like is happening, even with that communication key is reversed, we really never know. But like, I'm very hopeful that like if this person's really not in your best interest, I really do hope that this can be the end of the cycle and that you can really find new love instead. But if this is someone who really, you both really care about each other and like actually do wish the best for each other and really can be a very healing, loving relationship for one another, then of course I hope things can go well. Yes. And I think you have a Rugrats profile picture. I could be wrong, but if it is, I love that show. There was a video game of it that I played when I was a little kid that I loved too. I think that's really, really, really good, Asia, because it's like self-love, self-care. I'm finishing the reading with Maria, which again, I was doing her reading earlier and she was on the list. The last question is, will your twin flame contact you next month? Black hole. Well, if I go off the word, it sounds like a no. But if I go off of like the idea of Pac-Man and see this whale eating those pellets, that tells me like it could be on its way. That messaging, that contact could be on its way to you. The Knight of Wands. But it might take longer than that. So I'm leaning towards like that if he's to make contact with you, it's going to be a slow journey. So I'm not sure. I'm leaning towards no. But yeah. Yes, my 10-year-old son changed it, and I felt it like that. Sorry, changed what? I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out and for the likes. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do everyone else's readings. Oh, your 10-year-old son changed your profile picture and you left it like that. I love it. Yeah, very slow. I'm sorry, Maria. If it's any consolation or whatever, my twin flame is the exact same. Like, who knows? Who knows what? But I think don't wait. Don't wait on your twin flame. Like, that's my journey. Like, you know, I'm not one to create an end all be all rule for everybody out there. But that concludes this live stream. Thank you all so much for being here. Really big thank you to all the donations. It already has made a really big difference. I'm already feeling a lot better. Ah, he's a lot like me then. That literally sounds just like me. You're absolutely welcome. Wow. What's your son's name? Oh, wait, Erika-san. Please, can I do a reading for you? I kind of owe my whole journey. I shouldn't say whole journey, but I really owe it to Erika-san for like a lot of things. Ah, Margaret's wishing. Wishing us all a good night.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to flip a card for Eriko. And anyone who's here. Hosea. Aww. You have a very sweet kid. So Eriko-san, conclusions are within reach. And work through your fears. Wow. Ooh. Wow. I look forward to a private reading. I'm still gonna flip some cards though. I have to. And the Knight of Pentacles, goodwill, compassion, and altruism. So I think right now you're working through your fears because that's what it literally says. And the conclusions that are in reach is that as you work through it, good things come. So I feel like lots of good things are happening for you, Eriko-san. I really hope things are well. I hope you've been having a good time on your journey. And I love you. I love you all. Aww. Everyone loves him everywhere he goes. Hello. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry I can't give much. Ah, you're welcome, Erika-san. Ooh, I have a Japanese keyboard now. So, let me try to type it. I don't know how to use it. Oh. How do I make the apostrophe? I'm basically just guessing where.
You can look up virtual keyboard on your start menu, and it'll show you all the letters on the screen.
Really? Virtual keyboard?
Yeah.
On-screen keyboard?
On-screen keyboard.
But it's this one. Oh.
Oh, weird.
I'd have to download it. Okay, well, you're welcome, Eriko-san. I wanted to type what I think is you're welcome in Japanese to practice. But, yeah. Good night, everybody. And, yeah. Thank you, Jide, or Jide. Yeah, if anyone would like to contact me for a personal reading, those are donation based as well. So if you want to email me, let me know, and I will try my best to help with whatever I can with a reading. So, yeah. Samantha! Scorpio! No! I have to say hi then. Hi! I know. I've been with him. I've been busy, struggling to find the time to do readings, but this has been nice.
Yeah, it's been really nice.
I wish things were more like this more often.
Yeah, me too.
We are okay. Should I announce? I won't give like location because we don't really know, but
Yeah.
we're getting ready to move, possibly if we work out. Yeah. Assuming we work out, our plan is to move, and hopefully when we move, I'll be able to have a way more consistent schedule here with the channel. Aw, I'm sorry. I do need to make more time for you guys. I've missed you all. Thank you, Margaret. So yeah, we don't know when exactly, but my hope is in less than a year, or in about a year's time. So yeah. But Samantha, I have been more active lately, so I have some new videos if you want to check any of them out. Yeah, everyone, please feel free to check out some of my recent videos or my readings. And I'll try to be back again soon. I don't know the next time I'll go live to do readings, but this was really, really fun. And very grateful that I had Asia and Maria to help manage and bring some communication for the chat going on. You guys are really good at it. I don't know how. You all know I'm pretty bad at saying no. So, yeah. Aw, thanks, Samantha. But yeah, okay, I'm heading out now, officially. Thank you all again for the likes. I very much appreciate that. It makes me feel very good. And I've been doing Sudoku, so if any of you want to check out my late night Sudoku video to see kind of what it's like, there's that. If any of you are really, really good at it and you see any mistakes on it, you can let me know. I already found one, which was like the top right corner is not supposed to be a 9, but I might give up on that specific Sudoku. It might just be a little too intense for me to figure out this time. But also, I've been like feeling like very foggy with my thoughts lately. So that might just not be the puzzle for me to do at this time, and I'll just do a different Sudoku. But yeah, all right. Good night, everybody. And I'll try to be back soon. Of course. It was really fun hanging out. Okay. Wow.